Well, this project, #GoodForNothing, initiated through conversations with our Youth Safety Partnership, and it really was about a concern about the negativity directed at young people. So we come up with the idea that the term good for nothing, if we could turn that, and when you think about it and analyse it, good for nothing, young people doing good for nothing as opposed to being good for nothing. So we decided we would try and generate a number of activities that would highlight that, the positivity that is happening every day with individual young people and groups of young people in our community, and promote that through the use of social media. And that's really what it is in its essence. It's just providing a platform for the stuff that already happens, and hopefully other young people will copy it and carry on and do what other young people have done in alternatives here. We've only had about 3 weeks to kickstart this off, so they've done stuff from community cleanups, they've done stuff around cooking stew for disabled residents. We've had a disabled resident come and talk to young people to share her experience. We've had young people who have been doing stuff for a local care home where they made 3-course meals, just general stuff, as well as one young girl had her hair cut and donated it to a charity that makes wigs for children with cancer. So a whole range of different things.
Some of the projects that they've been involved in was there was a black bridge up there that had a lot of leaves, and it was actually quite slippy for a lot of people in the community, so a lot of the young people decided to go up and move a lot of the leaves and sort of tidy the bridge up a wee bit. There was also another part of a place called Highfield. There were steps, there's like a cut through from a bus terminus, and there was a lot of sort of rubbish land there and a lot of weeds and a lot of stuff that wasn't very nice. So we went up with the Belfast City Council and young people, gloves and overalls, and removed a lot of that stuff, and the council took it all away. A lot of the things that the young people, they really enjoyed it. They really enjoyed doing something. It was the young people themselves who actually identified these places. It wasn't ourselves saying, they came to us and said, listen, this is something we want to do. We want to move this sort of stuff, and that's what happened. We just helped facilitate that to happen.
I went up and cleaned Glencairn and Highfield with a couple of other people, and made me feel proud to help other communities, help my community and tying up.
My favourite part was cleaning the Shankill graveyard, so it was, because the graveyard's always dirty, for keeping it nice and clean.
My group done our community clean-up up where we live, and that was on a war memorial, because a lot of kids go into the garden and drop litter and all, so we cleaned it up because it was quite messy and stuff.
I think it's a fantastic scheme, the #GoodForNothing and what the alternatives have been doing. I was very interested to hear what the young people have been doing for their own community, and the benefits of that to the area are fantastic, and also something that the police would really like to be involved in as well, and we'll definitely be trying to do that and trying to work with the young people as well. The benefits, as I say, for the area in terms of reducing crime and also helping out each other are immense.
Stereotyping is a lazy way of thinking. It reinforces those negativities, that lack of individuality, that lack of identity, and that sense of worthlessness. Which itself negativity breeds more so than positivity. So we've got a huge challenge here in terms of promoting the positivity, but it's excellent to see it happening. It's excellent to see that it's happening in an area of high level of multiple deprivation. But in terms of addressing the negativity, you'd rather be condemned for, trying and failing than not doing anything at all.
We've got a baseball cap on and a hood up, and they're automatically a negative young person in the community, when technically that's not right at all. There are a lot of young people in the Greater Shankill community who are heavily involved in a lot of positive stuff, and I suppose the Good for Nothing #GoodForNothing project is about promoting them positive elements within because the negative stuff sales is jumped on a lot quicker than the positive stuff. So we want to turn that around and promote the positive stuff.
Well, there's a lot of graffiti and stuff, and on the war memorial there was graffiti, but it got painted over and stuff, and I just thought it was a bit run down and stuff, and we made a difference, and people around the community now are starting to see that, and then we don't have the reputation that we did before we done it.
Makes me feel proud as well, because everything's not about money. It's good to do stuff for the price of nothing, as everybody says. So.
For the community, the fact that people are out there willing to help others who are maybe less fortunate would be one of the benefits. But from the young people's point of view themselves, I think it'll give them confidence to go on and do something else, and it'll higher their self-esteem.
Goodness and kindness can be contagious, and as that comes through and somebody feels good for doing good, and then that starts to have a knock-on effect within the home, and people start to see that change in them, and they start to then act in that change too and be positive. So it's definitely contagious.
Well, this is set up, and through the hashtag Good for Nothing, it means that anybody can participate and be part of this project. When they're doing something, just add the hashtag on Twitter or Facebook. That it's something that's been done free of charge, and because it makes a positive contribution to society and to the local community.